Well, g'day tubes, how's she hanging? Pretty good here. So, there's our collection so far. And a car, of course, and a log. So, today is the reveal of my last mold. This guy. That I bought anyways. May not be our last one. If some of you fine viewers send me a mold, and I'll mold you, of course, a couple of candles and then send them back to you. That's the deal. And then this is our experiment candle, if you remember. Don't know how that's going to work out. It looks like it poured pretty nice, though, but I'm going to need a pair of pliers for that. Let me grab some pliers. Yup. It actually worked pretty nice, really. Okay, so I'm excited about this. I am excited about this. It's cold down here. So, hopefully it extracts all right out of this. I don't know, it's... doesn't look any different. Uh-oh. It's not quite as nice as the beeswax, but... Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Ooh, look at that! That's pretty sweet. That's pretty colorful too. It doesn't smell terribly too bad, but that's kind of cool. That took a lot of freaking crayons, but that's kind of cool. It's quite a bit stickier too, which is interesting. That's very interesting. Why is it stickier? Maybe because of that wax. I don't know. That's pretty cool though. So that'll be good for our collection. Colorful one. It's a little weird at the bottom. It looks like it kind of did like a shrunk in thing where this one looks pretty square. Huh, interesting. So that's cool. And we got our last mystery candle here, and I think this was ordered from another place too. I've actually got, that's technically not my last one. I do have another one ordered and it never showed up. And if it comes, we'll pour it, but it was basically like this one, only it was a bunch of flowers around it. It looks kind of neat. I don't know why I got that one, but it looked kind of cool. So, okay, so we'll pull that guy out. I need my cutters, so I can just cut that wick off. Good. And it kind of looks like it's going to need a little bit of a smoothing job. So, let's maybe get this down a little bit. And see if this is going to open. Yeah, it's going to open. This one's really loose in there. Holy cow. So anyways, here we go. That's kind of cool. That's really nice 3D leafy looking. Not sitting too bad either. That's kind of cool. There's not much on the bottom though. It's just smooth, I guess. I didn't put any kind of design on the bottom of that, so that's kind of cool. We can clip off the top of this guy here to candle width, and yeah, there we go. 3D leaf candles. That's actually really cool. If you look really close, it's really picked up a lot of the real fine details of all the veins of the leaves and stuff. So, don't know what kind of leaf it is. I don't know if it's like a maple leaf for Canada, eh? But there you go. That's pretty cool. And oh, it smells so nice. Awesome. It needs a little bit of work there. Yeah, let's grab our torch. This seems to work pretty good. Just on low, just enough to kind of melt the wax around a little bit and smooth it out a little bit. Not really working too well on the sides here as well as I'd like, but I messed it all up. Look at me now. Go away. Messed her up. Ooh. Piece of wick on fire. I want to get that out of there. Silly thing. Get a little more throttle, maybe. Ooh, not that much. Okay, we'll let that guy sit. And I don't think our other one really needed any work. Let me grab him again here. Yeah, you could maybe do with a little bit of smoothing. Let's see if I can nip a little more of this wick off of here. Now there was comments there when I did this one that, oh, the crayon wax won't burn. I have no clue. I have no clue if it's gonna work or not. So see how they're sitting. That one's still a little high. It's better. This one's a little weird. That's better. There, she finds her own level. It's very sticky though compared to just the beeswax, so something I guess melted a little bit. Now it'd be really cool, but I think it would gum up a saw, but to cut it straight through and just see what that looked like. So we need to, I guess, also, whoops, sorry. Turn that guy off. And there we go. More candles for our collection. That's pretty cool. So we'll add that one over to here again, and it smells so good. And that one can maybe go up there. And I guess I should melt up some more of the blocks I've got here and mix in the rest of this stuff that I have, the stuff that really smells good. Now somebody said, oh, one of the comments was that, oh, maybe they put in some essential oils into that. You should ask them what it was they used and see what it was. I'm like, I don't think that they added essential oil to it. I think that is the wax from, if you could see, sorry, the wax from whatever plants and stuff that these bees were working at. I'm pretty sure, you know, if it was like a vegetable plant or whatever, you might not get quite as much like pollen out of them as, you know, if this was like strawberry or something, or if it was near like a strawberry patch or blueberries or some kind of berry. I think, I don't know, like I'm not a bee expert, I would think that you'd get a sweeter smelling stuff out of it. Oh, it smells so good though. But yeah, we got to, I guess, take apart our sweet display here. So we got enough for 1, 2, and this one's not quite a full one, so I might just do that with maybe 1 block. That one's a little bit skinnier. So let's see here. These ones all have to be done too, so let me just do some thinking here. Oh, so those ones. And I think what I was doing was 2 of those to 1 of those. I've got another, oh goodness, oh, another 2 here. And so that should be 4 pounds. Now let's grab our scale here. Just see what these blocks all ended up being here. Okay, so that's should be around 2 pounds. Oh, it's a little lighter, that one. Yeah, that one's 2.6, so that one must have had a little bit less. Ooh, geez. Oh yeah, it's a little hair bit thinner, not much though. Okay, so that's 206, 214. Be nice if you guys could maybe see that too. Sorry. 214. So right there we've got 42. That one is a little lighter, 31. Okay. So what if I had that? One of those. Is that 4? Okay, so that's pretty much. Stupid glare. That's I'm gonna. 414. Okay, so then this is. 42. 414. Okay, so that's pretty much the same. Okay, now these three, what are these three all together? 3 pounds exactly. That's pretty cool. 3 pounds exactly. Okay. That one's already good. I've got some already done over here. So 3 pounds exactly. I got my car. I don't really want to bust it apart though, but I got my big car over here that I could do too, and it's 4 pounds right on. I think I'm going to leave the car though. That's kind of needs to be remolded, but it's kind of neat. So this way, this actually might work pretty good here. So we got 3 pounds. That little guy there is. They were supposed to be half a pound, so that actually might work good because I got a little bit less in this pile. I could put this smaller guy in, and then these guys, this guy, and then these guy and that guy. I don't know if I'll get all these poured today, but we'll get them started here maybe. Okay, so we'll start. Let's see, actually, just for a second, I just got that element warming up there, but I just want to see what the total weight is going to be for all these. Still don't think I can get you the reading on this, so I'll read it out to you, but anyways, we'll put this one on, that one on, and that one on. We got 410.6. That's over 5, so that's 4.9. Okay, so that one we might not be able to do this. 410.6. Let's see what we got here now. That's pretty good there. 464. It's a little lighter than that other one, but that'll work. Just want to make sure I get them all somewhat even, right? 4 9s. That's pretty good. Okay, we got her all pretty good there now. So, so we got those 3 stacks now. So this is warming. We'll get these up nice and high. I wish that cord was a hair bit longer, but it's not. So. Nice if I get some of this chipped off the side, but it seems to be kind of on there really good. It's really warm. I'm going to let that just kind of do its weird thing for a minute there. I wonder if I could just kind of bust a bit of this off and get it back in. So yeah, if you just wanted to send me a mold, I mean, that'd be super awesome, but like, don't feel obligated that you have to, but that's like my deal. If you send me one, I'll, depending of course on the size, I'll make you up a couple of, you know, this yummy smelly stuff and send some out to you. So okay, I guess we can get started with this. Some junk in there I wouldn't mind getting out. And that one and that one. There's a little bit of sediment in that, but I'm not super too concerned about it. This one though, I might be. I don't know. It's got quite a bit of sediment in it, but you know, I might be able to just scrape some of that off the top, lose a bit of wax, but we'll get rid of all that sediment. There's still a little bit of fine stuff in it, but I got rid of all the noticeable stuff, so that's pretty good. I think that'll work. So yeah. So I'm just going to check the rest of these blocks. That one's beautiful. That one's got a little bit in it. This one's got a little bit in it too. Maybe I'll just try to scrape those out as well. And yeah, they scrape pretty good actually. Some of the bigger stuff I just kind of pick the chunks out. And some bigger chunks, you know, where I guess somehow that got through the t-shirt, but not too bad. Oh geez, I am horrible with the camera today. I'm sorry. Pick a couple of these chunks out, and then I just kind of went over it and just kind of scraped a bit of the top layer crap off. And most of the stuff would sink to the bottom, right? Kind of weird how it shaves it off like that too. Shaves off like wax bits. Yeah, you can see some of the sediment in there, so I'm not going to shave it all, you know, but get a fair good amount of it here. Trouble is, I guess when the stuff will actually be suspended a little higher up in here than what I'm actually going at here, but it's hard to sort of show you, but you can see some of the, I don't know if you can see that stuff in there or not. Probably not. Anyways, because it hits the mold and it's pretty cold there, and it just kind of instantly, you know, so you get it instantly congeals there, and then you get some of the sediment that's above that first congealed layer, so it's actually a little deeper than you'd kind of think. This one really isn't too bad. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that one. I think that one's not terribly bad. And good. Alright, so we're melting here, and we will get some pot things ready here. I don't know how many we're going to actually get to do today, but this one's got a little bit of sediment in the bottom. Get off. Ah, it smells so nice. Really? Get out. I just don't really want anything stuck on there in case it doesn't want to come out again too easily. Comes out of there nice though, I must say. These are pretty sweet pans. They work well. Alright. And I'll try to get some more of this off of here. Sorta. Mostly pretty good, so let's see how we make out here, and how many we get poured. So we should have 2 anyways, and then we'll have a little bit more. So I'm just trying to think, because that was 2 of these already, and then it's not going to be enough, so we're going to need might need to use this guy again here. Got some crap on the side of him here though. I don't know why that stayed in there. Because I won't have enough for like another container. A big. Why is that being so a pain in the arse? It's like stuck to it and it doesn't want to come off. Might have to go warm that up in some water or something. I don't really want to hit that with my torch. It'll hurt the silicone. Interesting. Well, we'll see what happens. Maybe it'll come off with the next batch. I don't know. We'll see. It's just like super like staticky stuck to it for some reason. Interesting. Wax is a funny thing. But anyways, let's get this cooking here. This pot will actually take a little more heat than kind of normal, so it's melting down though. Oh, there's some goo on this one. It's melting down pretty good though. But it takes about 15 minutes or so to get it melted down. But this little stove thing is actually acting kind of weird. I don't really understand what it's doing, but it gets warm and then it just kind of shuts off, and then you got to turn it up more, and then it gets warm again, and then it kind of shuts off, and then you got to turn it up. I think the other day I had it almost up to 5, which is maximum, and it was like on and off. You think 5 would be maximum, it would be maximum and stay on maximum, but I don't know, maybe there's a temperature sensor thing in there that's messing up. Oh, pardon me, messing up or something. I don't know. It's weird. We're at 3 now though, so I hear it's coming on, so it's the green light's on. Weird. So get this melted. And we'll make some more bricks, and these are the ones I've got made now with the new stuff. Like you can see, it's amazing. It's looks pretty much the same on camera, but this one's a lot darker yellow, deeper yellow with that stuff mixed into it. Oh, it smells so good too. So I got 3 of those done. If you remember, we made this guy, and then a real skinny one, so whatever we've, there's a bit of sediment in that guy too. Whatever we've got kind of left of half stuff will melt back again and then put into whatever again, so sweet. That's awesome. But anyways, there we go. So we'll get this melted, and it shouldn't be too long. And then we'll pour these guys and this guy and then start the next batch here, I guess. Try to get it all melted in today, maybe back into pans and then cooling, and then pop them out. And we're good. Another experiment candle, but I gotta eat the crap in the inside first, which is not good for you. But anyways, I don't know if the wax will do what to this kind of container. Maybe if it's not too wicked hot, that might pour kind of a neat little candle. That would be, of course, the bottom, and then the top we'd have to try to puncture through the top wick and then pour it upside down, right? But I gotta eat this crap first, and it's not even expired, but it does expire on April 29th. Why wouldn't it be any other date? Of course it's April 29th. Alright, so we got her eaten out. Ugh. Ugh. That's horrible. Oh, it's just so fake tasting. Ugh. And I got my little body reaming tool that this thing's actually for, is for RC car batteries. You start, basically what we're doing here, and you start and you just keep mushing it in where the body posts are, and then your body post goes on over the body, and then you put your body clips on. So that's what this thing's for. So we'll try to find the center, which is about there, and I don't want a huge hole. That might be enough. Just to get our wick in there, might as well wick it, I guess. It's pretty wicked. And if I can get this to start, and I may not have to seal it up with anything. Might be able to get it. Let me get some plier guys here. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, we'll have to do this a different way. We're going to have to make a little bit bigger hole. That should fit it now. Darn it, I got some burrs. I gotta try to get the burrs off. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to try this a little different way, because the silicone's nice because it allows it to get pushed through. I need a pair of scissors. wonder if these would actually cut it. This little kit come with trimming scissors too, so how do these work on this stuff? Pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. And I could probably dip this in the wax and it might make it a little easier. Makes it a little stiffer. Let that dry up a bit. Darn it. It's finicky. All this to make a pudding cup. Yeah, but it might be kind of cool when it's done. Oh my gosh, did we get it through yet? Yay, we're through. Okay. Just gonna do my same thing I normally do, leave a little extra here. This thing's actually cut really good. Body scissors. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is get a little piece of duct tape and put it on the bottom of that. Let me just reach in front of here for a second. It's up on the shelf here. I just need a little piece that'll kind of hold it and hopefully it doesn't leak on us. Should stop most of it. Okay, that's pretty good. And we'll grab a little stick. I cut the wick a little long, but I sort of work with a longer piece than too short of a piece, right? So now it's the niddly pit part here. That's actually pretty good. That'll work. And we'll trim this guy back a little bit. Oh, those are really good. I have to remember that. That's really sharp. They're meant for cutting like the plastic stuff, you know, on the bodies and stuff. That's what they're actually meant for. So there's actually a diagram there of using the other tool, the reamer. And that's what it was. Body scissors and reaming set. So if you got into doing your own bodies, which I did a little bit, but not a whole lot, they work good. So, all right. So this is just starting to melt into, as you can see, into the nice smelly stuff. So we'll just let her go a little longer here. And yeah, she's glued together. And get that finished up, and then we'll pour this guy first. Don't think I'm going to pour any other ones right now, as our collections, we don't really need any more right now, but I got to save some wax if somebody, you know, some of you guys send me a mold that I got to mold you a thing, right? So I got to save some of it. So I mean, I could always remelt stuff down if I had to, just pour it back in and melt her down and start again. But then we got our 2-pound car over, 4-pound car over there too. I can also do that too. So that's melting. We'll just leave her for a minute. And we'll come back and hopefully the wax is alright with this thing. It wasn't too bad with hot water. I let some good hot water sit in it. It actually seemed to get stiffer somehow. Weird, but yeah, it did. And yeah, we'll get pouring here. It's going to be awesome. I just had another brainwave. These things hold hot liquids. We could make a candle out of that, although I'd like to see that as the top, but that would be kind of better to, gotta think about it this way. This would be your bottom, that would be your top. It would have to sort of melt down. It would kind of melt into a cavity, I guess. Why not? We better do this one because it's got a 2.9 in the number 2, of course. So I'll get that wick too while we're still waiting here. I need my reaming tool again. It should be able to punch through that stuff, I would think. Now I gotta find center. It was kind of easy with that, but boy oh boy, close enough. Oh geez, that's maybe too big. Whoops! I pushed a little too hard on that. So that should be able to, oh boy, that should be easy to get the wick through that guy. As it is. So that's, whoops, a little bit too much. I need more tape now, I guess. I'm kind of maybe going to just dab some stuff on the bottom of that, but I guess that won't work now. Should be enough there. Skizzers out here again. Sure, might as well do a cup. Well, I don't really like that now because the inside is like all, I guess that won't really matter. It's just going to have a little weird dimple in there. That one's not quite big enough. That one should work. Try doing a Horton's cup. That's pretty sweet. Got that wick a little twisted. I don't know if that would make a huge difference. That might be something neat to try too, twisting the wick up. Try to keep her pretty much straight, I guess. Yeah, close enough. Good for a little experiment. Have a little bit of stainage in the bottom, but that's alright. Somebody enjoyed a coffee in that cup, I guess. So, alright, that's more molding that I wanted to do today. I didn't really have any plans to do any, but we got a little bit extra here, so should be cool to try. Still waiting on this though. It's just about sunk, so a few more minutes. Okay, I think we're all melted. I don't feel any lumpy thingies there, so I think we're good. So I was on 5. I guess that's a bigger pot. It takes more heat, right? So, oh, I need that little pouring pot, guys. So hopefully these don't leak. The only thing I'm not crazy about is in the bottom of the cup there, we're going to get like a little thing on the top, but I guess that's all right. So let's get started. I should be doing this on the thingy here, maybe, just in case. And we'll readjust you guys. Here we go, Horton's cup. I know that'll take the heat. I just don't know if it'll come out of there too well. It's waxy, so it might adhere right to it. It might have to get peeled off. I guess if it gets peeled off, they're easy to get another Horton's cup. Oh, it's leaking out the bottom. I don't know if I like that too much. I'm going to have to watch that. Pretty sure it's leaking out the bottom of that cup. Should have put a little... Yes, it is leaking really good out of that cup. Oh, crap. That didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Now, if I let that... Yeah, it just leaked out the bottom, so that means this one's probably going to do the same. Darn it. Let me just pour a little bit in there to see what happens. Maybe we'll just pour a little bit in and see if it'll kind of adhere a bit, but that didn't work too well. I wasn't happy with that cup. It's leaking all over the place now, so that's not so good. I don't know if I can get that fixed or not. Maybe that'll just harden up and it might be alright. Wax is a kind of a cool thing. But it might also melt through the bottom of it again. I don't know. Hard to say. But now my wick's all messed up in it too, so that's not good. Oh, and it just pulled out. Darn it. Probably because my cup was way too big. Well, we're just going to scrap that. We'll just scrap that one. We'll call that a failure, I guess. But might be able to get it to work. I don't know. Hard to say. But anyways, this one I think is... it's leaking a bit too. You're actually supposed to use like a gummy stuff. And I could actually get some of that. It's like a... it's like a window putty kind of stuff, if you guys remember that old stuff you used to knead together and it stays kind of gummy. But this one kind of, maybe I'll just throw a big chunk of tape on the bottom of that one. I want to get one of them to work here anyways today. Might work, might not work, I don't know. A little overkill with the tape, but oh, let's get that kind of aligned a little better. Okay, about there. Oh, let's see if we can pour this guy now. Maybe we can get one of them to work today. Okay. A little bit of a mess, but that's alright. We can get that reclaimed after. This should actually pretty much come off of here now. That'll remelt. Try not to disturb that too much now, and I don't think it's leaking. So that's a good thing. This stuff will be too... yeah, we can probably bust that off after. Yeah, it's not too bad, I guess. Scrape and put it back in the pot. That's not too bad. Alright, that's pretty hot still though. A little spicy warm. Alright, so I guess we will now pour these ones. And whatever's left will go into our yellow one here, so here we go. How would I ever pour these without gravity, eh? Gravity's awesome. So potentially by the time the next stuff is melted, by the time the next stuff is melted, darn close. The next stuff, this stuff might be hard enough to pop these out. Hard to say really, but alright, so we'll get the next one going. The next batch in. And yeah, we're good. We'll let that one melt now. And hopefully we're all good. There's going to be a bit of cinnamon in that one, but this one I think had a little bit in it too, from what I could see. The little guy there, so. But anyways, oh, this moved on me too now. I don't know if this is going to work or not. stay. Okay, let's see if this will harden up for us, and we'll be able to pop this out today as well. Alright, so last time we looked at it was all liquid, wasn't it? I left it for several hours here, and everything's all hardened up on me. Our little cup needs a little work. We got a little bit of a sinky hole in it there, so that's not so good. So we can just maybe top that up again and let her harden up on the top again, and maybe we can bust that out today. But these ones are all done. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. They're all done. Nice again. Ooh, smell good too. So we'll put that over here with the other collection. And this one's funny how it really shrunk a lot down the side there, like a lot. So it just pops right. That's funny. That's really weird down the side how it. Sometimes they do that, you know, and some of it's still on the inside there. I don't know. So that's another good one. We'll leave that one good. Yeah, it just peels off like skin. Weird. Put her back in, I guess. So that's good to go. And then this was what we had left, of course, the little guy. So that's pretty cool. We'll maybe melt all those down into one big block again after or something. Still a bit of sediment though, interestingly. Interestingly enough. So we are waiting again because this is, I just started melting it, but it's all solidified again, but it's starting to come there now, so we gotta melt her up again. This actually might come out in one hold. No, it's not ready to let go yet, but anyways, we'll get that melted down. Get a little bit of wax for this guy. It's awful tight in there, so I don't know if that's gonna come out or not, but I could probably pull this all off now because it should be, well, so it's cool. Like it's not hot at all, this thing now, so. But this, I don't know, this might not come out of here. It's the right shape as in, oh, it's good tape. It's the right shape as like the wedge, so it might just kind of, but I want to fix all that first before I do that. So we'll get the wax melted up for that. I kind of wanted to find something else I could do here today too, but I just don't really have anything super awesome good. Let me just have a look around. You never know what I got down here. Alright, I couldn't really find anything else that I could pour a candle in that wasn't like a silicone-y thing, you know, that would just sort of pour out or peel out nice again. So I didn't really come up with anything, but anyways, I'm going to just warm up my pot here a little hair bit. And just pour the top of this guy again, and hopefully it's enough to keep him a little happier. Ooh, that's a big cavity down there. I'll just pour a little more in there. Well, that side's really not too bad, but I'll give a little more maybe. Oh, that's freaking hot. Oh my goodness, that really hurts too, actually. That stuff's really warm. Oh, it's starting to feel better now though. Ooh. That really sucked. Lots. Anyways. Ow. That really stung. Stung a lot. It doesn't last long though. So we'll see if that'll fix that guy. You might have to adjust him a little bit, but hopefully it doesn't sink in again. Ow, that really hurt. I got some all down the side of my finger. It's good treatment though. It's good for the skin, they say. Yeah, not good for the pain factor though. But anyways, we're melting here. Ooh, this thing's got pretty warm actually. We're melting here. We'll just put this guy off to the side, let him harden up. Maybe he'll be ready today. I don't know. We'll maybe see if we can get him popped out of there after she cools a little bit more. And we got these two guys ready. Man, I got wax all over the place. Let me just clean up this again a bit. It does peel off nice. So with this little tool, this is actually the little miniature vinyl decal applying tool. Decal applying tool. So we got two of those, and then I want to do maybe one of these too if I've got enough. I should. Should have enough. Now I do have these two little thin guys too that I could maybe throw in there. Yeah, why don't I? Might as well. So we'll melt those up too. Put them back in. I might still have too much. I might have to get a third small pan going. But if we do, we do. If we don't, well, that's good too. So have to give me a few more minutes to get all this melted down. Look, it's already joined together. That's cool. Get all that melted down, and we'll do our pour. Well, I wicked up this tall guy here. I think we're still got a little bit. Yeah, we got a chunk in the bottom, but I got this wax here. I'm gonna do another one of these candles because I don't know. I like this one. This one's cool. It's neat how it extracts. So we're gonna pour another pillar, or not a pillar, tapery candle here. And this one I used one of the other candles I did out of this and sprayed a bit of Pam cooking oil down here to see if it makes any difference with it. I don't know whether it will or not. It might make a difference, it might, I don't know. So, I want to make sure we don't knock him over. I want to see if I can extract that before we finish today too. That'll stay there and not get bothered. It might fall over. Maybe I can build a little something here to keep him from wanting to fall over. He might want to fall over there, I don't know. I'll just build something there like that. Maybe that guy is there. And he's going to need, I think, a little bit more here and there. But I think we're melted here, so that's good. And I got this other bunch here that we're using right now to block that guy up, but I don't think I'm gonna, probably not gonna get to him today. I can do that another time, so. All right, I think, let me just try the spoon. Not feeling any big chunks, so I think we're good to go. I'll melt off the spoon again there. Okay, shut her down. Okay, so we got those two. We got our 1 pound block guy there. We'll start going here. And I probably should push that guy back because it could flame up onto that guy. And here we go. You guys are in this. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Ooh, easy. Easy, feller. Another one. And another one. Geez, I don't think I'm going to have enough for a whole block here. Ooh, we might be alright. A little tiny bit. I got a little tiny bit left in there. Well, that's okay. There is a bit of sediment in there. Maybe I can get that off to the side a little bit and get that kind of pulled out of there with some towels. Maybe we can get that stuff pulled out of there with some towels. Yeah, it's just some dirt. It's just like panning for gold. Sweet. A little bit of dirt in there still, but I'll just leave that in there, I guess. We'll melt her up with the next batch, and let's see here now. This one, is this thing ready to come out, I wonder? I think I'm gonna try it. Whoop, never mind, you can't see. I think I'm gonna try it. Man, my camera skills suck today. I do apologize. I'm just super excited, I guess. I keep forgetting. That's gonna come out pretty good-ish. And this might not be quite ready yet. Oh boy. Uh-oh. This might not come out of here. It might have to sit for overnight. Look, you can see through it though. It's actually cracked a whole bunch in there, so maybe that's not so good. That's maybe not so good. Maybe I'll go pop this in my freezer for a bit, grab a tea or coffee or something, and see if it'll be cold enough to freeze it, and then maybe it'll come out. Okay, looking like things are solidified. This is pretty darn hard now. I just don't know if it's going to come out of here. Ugh. Holy shnikes. Oh, I might have to try to cut that. Oh, the silicone is so nice. The silicone is so nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Oh, I took the knife out. That's right. I totally forgot about that. Okay, so we got to put a knife back in. Ooh, geez. Okay. And there we go. Now you can watch me cut myself. Holy crap! What the heck do they make these things out of? My goodness. I don't think I'm going to do one out of this stuff again. This just didn't work quite well. Now it's all cracked and crappy inside and stuff. Oh, it just did not release well from this at all. Oh my goodness. Okay, I didn't like this. It looked like it was going to be good. Oh. Wow. Well, we won't be doing that one again. Well, that didn't come out good at all. That's going to go right back in the pot. Don't like that one. Don't like that one. Anyways. Fail after fail today, apparently. Today's not today, so these are still quite hot, and they'll be probably quite soft, but I do see it starting to release from the edge here. This is almost warm enough you can't touch the bottom, but I've always wanted to try to get one out when it's still quite warm. I don't think it would be liquidy inside, but I just don't think it's going to be cool enough yet to release. I don't think so anyways. It's starting to smell better again. It doesn't smell very good when it's hot, which is weird. Anyways, yeah, that's still pretty spicy. This one even hasn't kind of let go yet, although it probably will come out. Oh yeah, it's still pretty sticky. That's about 35 minutes. Yeah, it's still like the the brighter color, not so much that color on this side, so it's got to cure a lot more. A lot of stuff in that one. Wow. Yeah, it still smells like, it doesn't smell good when it's hot. It smells a lot better when it cools off, but you can see the cooling marks there, but that's still actually quite warm too. So let's leave that there. So this, see, it should look, see the difference, right, between the two. That's the one that's still really hot, and that one's really cold. So yeah, I don't think these are going to come out. That's still too warm. It might even be still liquidy inside. I don't know. I'll just have to leave those, I guess. And this guy, it might be all right to come out now. I don't know. Still a little gooey. Oh no, I think it'll be all right. Look at that. Sweet. It's still warm though, so we better not mess around with her too much. And I don't think I like that spray stuff in there. You can see it's made like weird textures on it, so I just don't like that. It's good it came out nice and easy, but it almost sort of takes the form of whatever the goo was in there, so it'll probably take a few candles now to get rid of that again. But anyways, we'll just let that one sit too. It didn't sort of come out too bad, but I just don't think that it's a good idea to really put a lot of lube in to try to release that, and they seem to release fine anyways, so I'm not going to worry about putting too much more of that goo in there, because it actually kind of, if you look at the difference between them here, it's kind of hard to show you, but see, the one on the left is a lot nicer and smoother, where this one on the right had the goo, so I don't know, it just didn't take a very nice shape. So just have to remember, no goo. Anyways, we'll just clean up our table here. Put her back in the pot. Sorry we had a couple of fails today, but you know what? That's bound to happen, I guess. And that is it. I just got a little bit more to do here, although this one's quite dark. I don't know, I might want to strain these again. I'm not sure. But all these are to go together. That guy. And this one is of course still really warm, but we'll put him. It might even need another straining too. I might have to use a little finer t-shirt, because there's quite a bit of junk still in that, so I don't like that really. But I mean, I could probably pick these little pieces out of here. It's very, very soft, so I think I'll leave her for now. But anyways, that's it for today. Sorry about the 2 failures. Just didn't work today. That's actually quite cold, but I mean, that'll burn. So that looks pretty friggin' horrible. I don't like it anyways. Even like a weird, I don't know. Maybe it just reacted with the plastic weird. It just didn't work. So it might be a little better if I put a bit of paraffin wax in that. This being 100% beeswax, a little more temperamental. But anyways, I can melt her down, and I'll go from there. Anyways, thanks again for watching. Catch yous all again. Remember, if you want to fire me a mold in the mail of some sort, I'll mold you up a couple of candles and send them back to you. So if you wanted to add to our mold collection, that'd be super awesome. But anyways, show you this one again. It's pretty cool. That was the last mystery one that I have, so pretty cool. It's all leaves and stuff. Yeah, so there you go. Thanks again for watching. Catch yous all later, and happy candling.